Hi, this is Nina with Nina Ross Business Solutions. Let's review each state's minimum wage information for 2022. Alabama. Alabama does not have any state laws governing wage and hour issues. Because of this, employers follow federal guidelines set forth by the Department of Labor. This amount has not increased and remains at $7.25 per hour. Alaska. There will be no change in the state's minimum wage for 2022, remaining at $10.34 per hour. Arizona. Effective January 1st, 2022, the state's minimum wage will increase to $12.80 per hour. Arkansas. The state's minimum wage for 2022 will remain at $11 per hour. California. Effective January 1st, 2022, the minimum wage will increase to $15 an hour for employers with 26 or more employees. For employers with 25 or few employees, the minimum wage will increase to $14 an hour. Please note that there are some exceptions, but know that almost every employee in California must be paid the minimum wage. Colorado. Effective January 1st, 2022, the state's minimum wage will increase to $12.56 per hour. Connecticut. Effective July 1st, 2022, the state's minimum wage will increase to $14 per hour. Delaware. Effective January 1st, 2022, the state's minimum wage will increase to $10.50 per hour. Also, effective December 29th, 2021, there will no longer be a training or youth wage. Employers in the state of Delaware must pay employees and youths between the ages of 14 and 17 years of age at least the state minimum wage effective January 1st, 2022. District of Columbia. There will be no change to the minimum wage for 2022 to remain at $15.20 per hour. Florida. Effective September 30th, 2022, the state's minimum wage will increase to $11 per hour. Georgia. Employers subject to the Fair Labor Standards Act must pay the federal minimum wage of $7.25 per hour. Otherwise, the state's minimum wage is $5.15 per hour. Hawaii. There will be no change to the minimum wage for 2022, and it will remain at $10.10 per hour. Idaho. The minimum wage for Idaho will remain at $7.25 per hour in 2022. Illinois. Effective January 1st, 2022, the state's minimum wage will increase to $12 per hour. Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, and Louisiana will not have a minimum wage increase. All states mentioned will remain at $7.25 per hour. Maine. Effective January 1st, 2022, the state's minimum wage will increase to $12.75 per hour. Maryland. Effective January 1st, 2022, the minimum wage for employers with 15 or more employees is $12.50 per hour. The minimum wage for employers with 14 or fewer employees is $12.20 per hour. Pause the video to read about wages for tipped employees and youth wages. Massachusetts. Effective January 1st, 2022, the state's minimum wage will increase to $14.25 per hour. Michigan. Effective January 1st, 2022, employees will see an increase in the minimum wage to $9.87 per hour. Pause the video to see other wage increases. Minnesota. Effective January 1st, 2022, Minnesota will increase the minimum wage to $10.33 per hour for large employers. There is also an increase in the minimum wage for smaller employers, youth wages, and training wages to $8.42 per hour. Mississippi. There is no state minimum wage for the state of Mississippi. The state abides by the federal minimum wage, which for 2022 remains unchanged at $7.25 per hour. Missouri. Effective January 1st, 2022, the state's minimum wage will increase to $11.15 per hour. Montana. Effective January 1st, 2022, the state's minimum wage will increase to $9.20 per hour. Nebraska. The state's minimum wage for 2022 will remain at $9 per hour. Nevada. Effective July 1st, 2022, Nevada's minimum wage will increase to $9.50 per hour for those employees who are offered health insurance. The minimum wage will increase to $10.50 per hour for those employees who are not offered health insurance. New Hampshire. The minimum wage remains unchanged at $7.25 per hour. New Jersey. Effective January 1st, 2022, the state's minimum wage will increase for most employees to $13 per hour. There are all kinds of exceptions with this increase, so please check the New Jersey Labor Department website for more information. New Mexico. Effective January 1st, 2022, the minimum wage for New Mexico will increase to $11.50 per hour. Pause the video to see the other wage increases throughout the state. New York. The minimum wages in New York vary. A few counties are scheduled to receive an increase in wages. To ensure accurate information, I highly recommend visiting the New York State Department of Labor's website and review the state's minimum wages where your business resides. North Carolina and North Dakota. The minimum wage for North Carolina and North Dakota remains unchanged at $7.25 per hour. Ohio. Effective January 1st, 2022, the state's minimum wage will increase to $9.30 per hour for non-tipped employees and $4.65 per hour for tipped employees. Pause the video to read the minimum wage bulletin. Oklahoma. There is no change in the minimum wage for Oklahoma, and it will remain at $7.25 per hour. Oregon. Please review the minimum wage increases for the area where your business resides. There are increases for the standard minimum wage in addition to the Portland metro and non-urban county areas. These minimum wage increases take effect July 1st, 2022. Pennsylvania. There is no change in the minimum wage for Pennsylvania. The minimum wage remains at $7.25 per hour. Rhode Island. Effective January 1st, 2022, the state's minimum wage will increase to $12.25 per hour. South Carolina. There is no state minimum wage for South Carolina. The state abides by the federal minimum wage, which for 2022 remains unchanged at $7.25 per hour. South Dakota. The minimum wage for South Dakota will increase to $9.95 per hour effective January 1st, 2022. Tennessee. Tennessee does not have a state minimum wage. The state abides by the federal minimum wage, and it remains unchanged at $7.25 per hour. Texas and Utah. Both Texas and Utah will not see an increase in the state's minimum wage, which is holding at $7.25 per hour. Vermont. The minimum wage for Vermont will increase to $12.55 per hour effective January 1st, 2022. Virginia. Effective January 1st, 2022, the state's minimum wage will increase to $11 per hour. Washington. Effective January 1st, 2022, the state's minimum wage will increase to $14.49 per hour. West Virginia. West Virginia wages remain unchanged, with the state's minimum wage staying at $8.25 per hour. Wisconsin. The state's minimum wage remains unchanged at $7.25 per hour. Wyoming. There is no increase in the state's minimum wage of $5.15 per hour. Employers subject to the Fair Labor Standards Act must pay the current federal minimum wage of $7.25 per hour. For more information, please consult the state employment website where your business resides. If I left any information out, please leave it in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you want to know more about business operations, business management, human resources, and other topics related to running a business, click on one of those play links. Click on one of these Click on the playlist.
One eternity later.
Click on one of these playlists. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe.